Hello, welcome everyone to our bi-weekly REVEALiO affiliate call. If you are listening to the recording or watching the recording, thank you for tuning in because I have an amazing new tool for you. REVEALiO is all about innovation and helping you stay relevant and competitive in a digital era. So today's talk is going to be about artificial intelligence. So we all have our own language. The language that we use very comfortably that comes out of our mouth is genuinely our primary language. It doesn't necessarily mean English or Spanish or French or German. It means we speak our values. And so when we are approaching other people to perhaps help them understand the value that we can bring to them, it's actually really important what we choose to say. Because, for instance, I know Kathy here, she has a different value system than I do. And so today I want to share just a little bit of information about that because I have a new tool. It uses artificial intelligence to help you determine what exactly you should be saying to whom. So the system that I'm going to be talking about is called bank code. It's bank code. And there's a system out there saying that there are generally 4 different value systems, right? There's people who value like community, relationships, authenticity. You know, these are people that are called nurturers. And then there are people who value intelligence, learning, technology, research and development. These are called knowledge personalities. And then there's those people that really value freedom, flexibility, spontaneity, competition, excitement, and opportunities. And these are called action personalities. And then there's those who really, really love it when there's stability, a lot of structure. They love systems, a lot of predictability. They really don't like taking risks. And these people are called blueprint personalities. So all of us have all 4 of these value systems within our own, beliefs, but there's usually an order. So like, for instance, I'm a high action personality, but I also really value knowledge and technology. So I am an AK, and then I also value community. I love to make a difference. I love to feel significant. So I'm a nurturer next. And then I'm not the most organized person, and being organized is actually somewhat kind of painful for me, but I know I need it. So I also have this blueprint personality in my value system, but it's the weakest of mine. So this is what we would call my PIN code. Now, the system that I'm going to show you today is actually incorporating artificial intelligence for us to be able to utilize to determine quickly, based upon what somebody that we want to approach, a potential customer, if they are posting on LinkedIn or if they are posting on Facebook or Twitter, we could take that post content that they've written and we can put it through our artificial intelligence decoder to help us understand quickly what is their top personality value system so that we can write to them or talk to them in that same value-based language. Isn't that the coolest? So I'm going to share my screen here, and I'm going to share with you all how you can actually crack your own value-based language code for free. But then if you would like to take a look at this artificial intelligence, it's incredibly affordable. Let me share my screen real quick and show you how it works. So this is the bank code artificial intelligence system. So let me show you up here. We're going to reset this. So right here, it's asking us to crack the code. Enter the text from your prospect. So let's just go over to like LinkedIn, okay? Let's pick somebody's profile. This is my network. Let's go see who we should pick on today. All right, so this person here just reached out to me. So let's go ahead and look at this person so that I would know how to respond. He's reaching out to me. Looks like he's a national executive. So I'm going to scroll down here. I'm going to go to his about section. And I'm going to grab all of this text that he wrote in his about section. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to bring it back over to my artificial intelligence decoder. And I'm going to paste it in here. And then I'm going to decrypt. And it's going to tell me what language he's speaking in. Look at that. So he's a high action personality. And he also has nurture as his secondary language based upon this post. Now, of course, this is only as accurate as the text that this person is sharing. So if I really want to make sure that he's all action, I would want to maybe check out some of his other posts. But for this demonstration, I just want to go off of this right here. So within the bank code artificial intelligence engine, now that I've determined this person's values, I could speak to him using some of these key concepts, these key words, these key values. So I might want to speak to him a little bit more like faster pace, because he's all about action, spontaneity, you know, freedom. So I wouldn't want to speak to him, you know, obviously since he's low on the technology, I wouldn't want to be throwing around languages like artificial intelligence or augmented reality or, you know, technology or emerging tech. I would want to stay away from those words, and I would want to use more words like, hey, you know, are you ready to like turn somebody from a potential client into a client within less than 60 seconds? How would you love it if people were just flocking to you as if you were a celebrity, and, you know, they viewed you as a celebrity? Because, see, image is one of his value systems. So I could use language like that based upon what I've just learned about him. It also tells you right here what are some sales tips. So when you're going to meet with somebody that's a high A, you want to look and dress to impress. If you have some designer bags or designer shoes or some designer attire, then the chances of you winning this yes is if you dress to impress. You want to always show excitement and enthusiasm. You don't want to talk to a high action person, you know, again, with all intellectual words, or, you know, with a really mundane. You don't want to talk to them slowly, and you don't want to give them a lot of details. It says right here, don't overload them with details. Action people are like, quick, get to the chase, tell me what I need to hear so that I can make a decision quickly. But the neat thing here also is, because this person is high N, if you come at the with him with the language using all of these sales tips, but then hook it with a little bit of high N, which is talking about like community or value or how it's going to make a difference in people's lives, then you've pretty much said exactly what they need to hear. He's going to make a quick decision, and it's probably going to be yes because of what you said, all because you just were able to quickly decode him through this artificial intelligence engine. Isn't that amazing? You can also learn there's tripwires right here. These are things you do not want to say. So trigger words, you know, you can talk about celebrities, you can talk about how awesome they are, build them up. They're really all about, a lot about ego. Action people really love their ego massaged. You can identify sometimes what personalities they are based upon the way that their office looks, how they appear, how they dress, what kind of words are they using, what kind of body language are they presenting. A lot of that can be determined, and if you are interested in this artificial intelligence engine, you can actually get trained in this entire bank code, cracking of the code system, for as low as $59 a month if you wanted to have access to be able to send somebody to crack their own code as well. So let me show you how you can crack your own code. You can go to mybankcode.com/REVEALiO, and you can crack your own code for free, and you're going to receive a 6-page report all about you and what makes you say yes. And then at the same time, if you're then interested in becoming a member of Bank Code yourself, you can join and get that artificial intelligence decoder, all for a total of $59 a month. So I feel like this is incredibly valuable because of the fact that you need to know who it is you're talking to in order to have more yeses. It's not necessarily a numbers game if you're able to know exactly what you should say to whom. So that's my little tip for today. If you're interested, go to mybankcode.com/REVEALiO. We'll put it in the notes, and we'll send this out to you all via email as well. So if you're watching later, congratulations. This is pretty cutting edge technology because it's also about sales psychology, which we call buyology. It's the why they buy, why people buy. Isn't that the coolest? All right, so that's my little spiel for today. I'm going to turn this recording off, and I look forward to talking to you soon if you're interested.